right, we got the first wash here, getting her all cleaned up, getting her ready to seal up. Look at her good. Soapy girl. What it is, y'all, and thanks for tuning back in here to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Today we're going to pick up based off of where we left off from the last video on why guys told you why I chose this car and kind of commuting with this vehicle. But I wanted to show you over the vehicle and show you some of the tasteful modifications that I would have done no matter what, because everything that was done on this car is something that I would have done, or partially that my other Trans Am already had done to it, and to obviously bring it up into the more modern era, make it a little bit more safe, a little bit more enjoyable to ride and drive in, and nonetheless just have a fun ass time because it's a Trans Am. So let's jump right into it. So starting off for first, we all know it's a 2002 Trans Am, the last of the bird. Again, no, the paint is not 100% perfect. The car is not 100% perfect. It's got some rock chips and stuff in it, but that's okay. I'm buying it to drive, not sit in my garage and be a trailer queen. I'm going to enjoy this car because the last one I had, I didn't so much enjoy. So I'm going to enjoy this one. So one thing that we're going to start off by saying, one thing you guys notice, it definitely has, you know, some slotted and drilled rotors to help out the braking department right here. So that definitely helps out. I'm sure the first thing you always also notice that it's significantly lowered. It is slammed. Now, it's slammed on sport lines, which is not low, but it's not high. But the only issue that you run into when you're on sport lines with your Trans Am and your 4th Gen F bodies is when you have long tube headers, such as this car does. It actually has Texas Speed long tubes, and I'm going to show you, they're pretty damn close to the ground. So if you live next to speed bumps and such, which is where I do, they kind of becomes a bitch. So I don't think I'm going to raise it up. I think I'm just going to actually move the motor, maybe raise up the motor a little bit, or just maybe raise up the front a little bit. But that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother mod or something. We'll talk about that when we're going there. But for right now, you just really got to creep over them, and I'm doing all right. You can obviously see the drag radials here in the back. It is on a stock rim. We're looking right here at a 315/35/17. Now, I didn't have drag radials on my last Trans Am, but this one has it, and it's really nice. This one has a, I forget which gear ratio it has. It's 342 or 373. I can't remember. But given the amount of horsepower, and these cars have always been tail happy. With the drag radials, it's really nice, and it actually grips. And I mean, yeah, you could still slide it around a corner and such if you want to. But jumping on it in first gear, it's really nice that it actually grips and just doesn't blow the tires off and hit the rev limiter. You actually get to go and actually experience, you know, the car, experience the amount of horsepower that the car has, and actually get it put to the ground. As far as the exhaust, it has Texas Speed long tube headers. It is a aftermarket, excuse me, not aftermarket, a catless mid pipe, and it has a Borla exhaust here in the rear with Borla tips, and a Borla muffler underneath it. Looking underneath it, you can see lower control arms, lower control arm relocation, lower control arms, pan hard bar. It's kind of hard for me to actually get underneath it. Pan hard bar, sway bars, sway bar end links, as well into the front as well. And I forgot one other thing I have to mention. The car has electric cutouts as well, so you can actually get it quiet and loud. So really kind of like how the Corvette actually came, even though I took them off of my Corvette. So let's go ahead and jump here into the interior. Very clean car here for its age. 60,000 miles. Double DIN radio with Bluetooth connectivity. Air conditioning, everything works. The power seats works. The T-tops work great. Carpet's clean. And that's pretty much it for the inside. Nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and look under the hood. Nothing too crazy under the hood. And now again, I really didn't want a vehicle that was crazy modded under the hood because I didn't want somebody else's problems. I really wanted more of a stock vehicle. So again, this one here, Texas Speed long tube headers, strut tower brace, SLP lid, K&N air filter, and a nice little stereo. Nothing too crazy. Real moderate build, real nice street car. Nothing too crazy that's going to make reliability or anything go down the drain. And that's exactly kind of what I wanted, just to keep it as a street car. Now the Corvette, obviously it's a much more radical build and everything that I have, and it's much faster. I have no intentions on making this vehicle as any bit as fast as the Corvette. Can I? Of course. But why? This chassis is older. It's a T-top car. The amount of money it's going to cost me to make this car as fast as the Vet let's not even go there. Plus, it's a pain in the ass to work on because half the engine is under the firewall, and anyone that has F-bodies knows what the hell I'm talking about. So let's close this thing up. Showcase into the other side of the car, as you can see. Clean inside here. Oh, let me get my wallet out of the way. Clean inside here. Nice Trans Am floor mats. Nothing too crazy. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is show you some exhaust clips with and without the cutouts. So that's actually kind of a nice little feature that the car has, that you can make it semi-quiet and semi-loud, you know, with the cutouts. Now, you know, my style is them straight pipes. You know, as much as I want to just take the electric cutouts off and take the, what do you call it, the mufflers completely off the car, but it's kind of silly given the fact that everything works, and the Borla exhaust system is really nice, and it's got a nice little rumble to it, so it's actually going to stay on the car. I'm not going to give it the old Rob exhaust and straight pipe it. So, however, everything else with the car has been perfect. The normal quirks that you would have with a normal 20-year-old car, normal F-body, that's pretty straightforward. Nothing out of the wazoo, and I'm enjoying driving every bit of it, and every bit of its flaws and every bit of its problems, and it's perfect just in its own way, as it is, as I'm perfect for this as it is for me. So again, I appreciate here you guys sticking with me, showing you the car, showing you one of my dream creations, showing you one of the dream things that I would like to possess here in this world. And hey, if anyone else is watching out there, if this is their dream car, make sure you go get one. There's not many of them left. And if it's not your dream car, make sure you go get your dream car, whatever it is. I don't care if it's a Mustang, I don't care if it's a Pinto, I don't care if it's a Ferrari. If you got the means to get it, go out and get it, because life's too short to not enjoy what you got have, because you only get one. So that's gonna end it off here on today's video. I hope you guys like what you saw. Again, check me out here on Instagram at the Speedbug, same name here as YouTube, and we'll check you here for another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Deuces.